Good afternoon, everybody. Council Play here, and I'm just coming back to you with a quick little Xur video for this week and the reset his location, what he's carrying. He was over on Io, so go to the destinations, over on Io, obviously. You want to fly into this location here, Giant Scar, and when you do, you will be right here where I am, and I will take you over to his spot where he's hiding, and we'll take a look to see what he is carrying for today. Alright, you come up to this cave right here. He is down in this cave, over here in the corner, hiding out. Let's take a peek, see what he has real quickly here. First off, obviously Faded Ingram every single week. Buy this if you're still looking for a Year 1 exotic, maybe haven't acquired them all yet. Also has a chance to drop the Forsaken exotics as well now. Slight chance. I'm not sure exactly what the chances are, but if you're still trying to look for something and acquire everything, this is definitely something to pick up here. Alright, first up over here for the Warlock, we have the Controverse Holds. Decent exotics. I haven't really used these a ton yet, but they do have the Chaotic Exchanger, resist incoming damage while charging your Void Grenade with Chaos Accelerant. You feed the Void or handheld Supernovas. So as you're charging your grenade, you get resistance to damage. Charged Void Grenades return a random amount of grenade energy on a hit. So like in Crucible, handheld Supernovas, whatever, if you charge a grenade, throw it. If you successfully get a hit marker on somebody, you'll get a little bit of grenade energy back. Not too bad. Definitely better exotics to run out there, but these aren't too bad. I'm sure there's quite a bit of good setups associated around those. Of course, drop with machine gun scavenger, sniper rifle scavenger. If you're a fan of these two weapons, obviously picking up ammo will give you bonus reserves. Fusion rifle loader, hand cannon loader, impact induction. Also rolls with the mobility and resilience. So not too bad in exotics. Again, if you're a Warlock just trying to take a peek at running different things, could be something to check out to see how you like them. I really haven't messed around with them too much, but I have a couple friends that definitely like them and have talked highly of them. So those are there for the taking if you'd like them. Next up for the Titan, Antius Wards. For the boots, and these are interesting. I have not used these too much either, but the intrinsic perk reflective vents. I've always wanted to try these against like rockets and things like that to see if I can time it just right, but it is a timing thing. Improves your slide, but also sliding reflects incoming projectiles. Reflecting projectiles grant super energy. So not exactly sure how much super energy you get back, but I would imagine, within the Crucible you get a little chunk back, not too bad. But it'd still be fun to, shut somebody down shooting a rocket at you, or a Jotun, or anything around those lines if you time it just right where it works. Not exactly sure if the Jotun could be reflected, honestly. I have not tried it against the Jotun, but there's enough of them out there in a Crucible where you could definitely take a peek at that. Rolls with Scout Rifle Scavenger, Special Ammo Finder, and Fusion Rifle Dexterity, Hand Cannon Dexterity, and Outreach. These would work great if you're a hand cannon fan as well. Obviously, faster, ready, and stow speeds for the hand cannon. So you go to switch to it, it's real quick, comes up, ready to go. You don't have to, that couple extra seconds for some hand cannons where they pull out slowly. Mobility and recovery are your two traits on these boots, so definitely something to try out if you want to just go into Crucible, have fun, or just go into PvE and see if you can get the timing down on them. Not too bad. Gemini Jesters for the Hunter. Right now these are absolutely broken with the Revelry going on, being able to buff your ability, being able to come back every 2 to 3 seconds. So the intrinsic perk on this, Misdirection. Dodging disorients nearby enemies and temporarily removes the radar. So if you, like I said, you got that buff on for the tonic and you're getting your ability back, you can literally just dodge all over the place and take everybody's radar away, disorienting everybody. So pretty good in the Crucible. If you're one of those hunters who just like to dodge around and take radars away, these are absolutely for you. Special Ammo Finder and Scout Rifle Scavenger for these two. Hand Cannon Dexterity, Fusion Rifle Dexterity, and Outreach, rolling with Resilience and Mobility. These do have a ornament as well. Not sure one or two if they exist, but I do have the one. Kind of an interesting little splatter theme on those, but again, I don't run these on my Hunter, but I would definitely, with the buff, probably like to entertain that a few times just to kind of have fun with them. So something different to try out if you haven't tried them out. Weapon this week is the Huckleberry. Very good SMG. I use this a lot. When it first dropped for me a little while ago, I've had it for a while now. I did get the catalyst on it, and we'll talk about that shortly. But the intrinsic perk on this is Ride the Bull. Increased rate of fire and recoil when you're holding down the trigger. So obviously the longer you hold the trigger down, the rate of fire goes up, and so does the recoil. Kills with this weapon reload a portion of the magazine. So as you're firing it, obviously the reload and your rate of fire is going to move up. So works great with the two perks that come with it. Rampage, obviously stacking up to 3 times, getting more damage after each kill, up to 3 times. Short action stock is perfect for this weapon, obviously because your recoil moves up as you hold the trigger. So, you know, better handling, and also with the ricochet rounds, increased stability. So between these two, it's going to not totally do away with your increased stability or recoil over here, but it's definitely going to help with those two. So definitely a good mixture of perks on this weapon to go against the Ride the Bull. Fluted barrel, obviously, again, increasing your handling speed and your stability. So between all these perks, that Ride the Bull works perfect. It's a very, very good weapon. Really all around good weapon. PvE, PvP, doesn't really matter where you use this. It's very good. I'd say more PvE in my opinion, just me using it, just because obviously there's more ads, there's more things to shoot. But if you get that situation in Crucible where you come across 2-3 people, you've already got 1 stack of Rampage, whatever, you're a really good shot with it. I could see this weapon absolutely being very, very good. Does have an ornament, Devil's Work. I'm not sure if there's 2. Again, I've gotten 1, but again, makes it look pretty good. The Catalyst. The Catalyst is very, very interesting. Doesn't say it here, but if you acquire this Catalyst, absolutely I would recommend fully upgrading it to the Masterwork. The Catalyst it makes Ride the Bull so much better, because Ride the Bull, basically, it says it reloads a portion of the magazine, but with the Catalyst, it reloads your entire magazine. So after each kill. So regardless, you get 1 kill, boom, you're reloaded, plus you got the Rampage, the ricochet rounds increasing your range. Again, like with the Catalyst, this weapon is absolutely disgusting, I think, in Crucible. If you can get it to proc, good timing and all that. But again, in PvE, great for raids, great for just kind of clearing, you know, medium-sized, short to medium-sized stacks of ads. Works great against the orange bars, captains, things like that as well. With 3 stacks of Rampage going on, not bad at all. Definitely worth picking that weapon up if you do not have it yet, or just haven't played with it in a while. Definitely I would go to your collections, pick it up. Obviously, it'd probably drop either at that or a little bit higher. Can't remember what collections drop at, but absolutely worth picking up and trying it out. 5 of Swords, pick this up if you have not. Obviously everybody has it nowadays, but increases your Nightfall experience. You can put, you know, up to 3 disadvantages and an advantage, or 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages, depending on how fast you just want to clear the Nightfall. Looking for that quick 100k. What I usually run, Blackout, and I will run, you know, obviously pick a Singe of your choice, depending on the Nightfall. And then I usually run Blackout or Match Game. This one I'd run Extinguish, and this one I would run Blackout. Those 3, Extinguish, Match Game, Blackout, with a burn of your choice, should put you up to 2.95. More than enough to get a 100k score, and to obviously greaten your chances on whatever weapon, ornament, cosmetic item, whatever that Nightfall you're running has to offer for the drop, basically. So absolutely recommended that you run those. or run which ones you feel comfortable with, just to get a quick 100k, and then you can go back in there and farm, because obviously remember, after you hit 100k on it or more, you can set this back down just to a burn and like heavyweight or grenadier or brawler or anything. Just run these two, take the two disadvantages off, and you can just blow through nightfall after nightfall, because after you hit your 100k score, the game recognizes it and it greatly increases your chances every time you complete it. Over here, if you do want to increase your score even more, if you're going for that real high score, you can up your handicap or lower your handicap depending on. And now that they fixed this, you can move up by 25, down by 25, or reset the 0. So much better, much better. Bravo Bungie as far as trying to move it up, because you could only go one at a time up or one at a time down before. So absolutely much improved on this card, handling it and just setting it up. So just remember, as you go up in handicap, your power goes down. So whatever your handicap is at, say 2550, just decrease that from your power. That's what you're going to be sitting at. So you can usually go pretty high, because remember, the nightfalls are only at 540. So again, if you haven't got that yet or haven't upgraded it, absolutely pick that up and get that going so you can get your nightfalls done. Invitation this week is not this one. I have not started them on my Titan or Warlock yet, but my Hunter, I am completely done with them up to the one that was last week. It is still glitched, I believe, still says Vex kills for the Tangled Shore, but they do plan a fix on that in the next update. It was in the This Week at Bungie yesterday that they said they were going to fix that in the next update. So worth the pickup if you haven't at least started it from last week or whatever. At least get up to the Vex kills. That way, and whatever they decide to do, auto complete it or just make you do a quick Vex thing. At least you don't have that long to go. But definitely looking forward to running the rest of them. Hopefully some more cutscenes and learning a little bit more about the 9. So that is going to do it for the Xur video this week, guys. Again, like I said, it's my first video in a while. So I don't typically upload Xur videos. This is my first one I started. I just kind of wanted to get my voice out there again for a while. Like I said, I haven't streamed in a bit. I want to start doing weekly streams and video content on whatever you guys feel that would be necessary. So any comments, questions, concerns, anything down in the comment section below would be much appreciated. Just kind of let me know what you would like to see. I mean, I don't always have to just play Destiny, but it is one of the main games I play, just to kind of get on line with my clan, have some fun, and just kind of blow away a couple hours, so but I do want to do like weapon reviews and things of that nature. So if you have any suggestions, absolutely let me know. I can probably get that done for you. So other than that, guys, I appreciate you for stopping by, taking a peek. Leaving a like on the channel would be greatly appreciated. Just trying to get, like I said, a little bit bigger, kind of see what direction I want to take, and we'll go from there. Other than that, you guys have a great day, and thanks for stopping by.